So Zeus has a inline hydraulic e-brake installed on it.
Cannonball!
And it's a ASD setup with the Willwood cylinder. And the way that this is installed is just intercepts the brake line going to the rear calipers. And so the foot pedal still acts as normal, but instead of having a stock cable type e-brake, you have a hydraulic one. The thing I don't like about these setups is that there's feedback between the brake pedal and the handbrake. Say you're going into from a fast part of the track to a slow part of the track, and you're sliding in and you're on the foot brake to slow the car down, and then you grab the e-brake to maintain your angle. Every time you pull the e-brake, it pulls your foot off the ground, and so there's that feedback between there. Now this is a G35X, so it didn't have a factory e-brake in it, at least not the usual hand e-brake, and so that's why the previous owner decided to do the inline hydro. I'm going to do the GKTech rear caliper brackets, but before I do that, since I have to take this apart anyways, I'm going to take the handle off and I'm going to modify it. These are really thin handles, and I just don't like the way it feels. So I went and I got a cheap shift knob, a nice tall raw aluminum shift knob off of eBay for like 12 bucks shipped. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to section this onto the handle so I have something nice and round to pull. So I like the height of it and everything else, and so what I'll end up doing is chopping the factory e-brake off right about here, and then I'll section the end of this to slip over that. So I'll just slot it the width of this so that it can slide down on it, and then I will weld it in place. And what I think I'm going to do is put it so it's a little more vertical. This one is leaning back just a bit, and then when you pull it, it's leaning back even more. And so if I take it and I put the shift knob, the new e-brake handle, more upright, I think that'll just feel a bit better. After that, we'll get started on the brackets and calipers and lines. I'm going to run hard lines if I can, just to keep everything nice and tight. And I have a pair of stainless steel braided lines to use, and we'll get started on that after we deal with the stuff on the inside of the car.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Alright, so we got some slices cut. We want to section this into there. So the next step, I'm gonna find the center with my eyeballs between here and throw a punch in there on both sides. And then I'm going to drill it out on the drill press so we get a nice radius in there. And plus that way I don't have to run this through the bandsaw over and over to auger out all this material. So if we just throw a drill right here, nice radius, take care of all this, and then we'll finish these cuts off with a file. They're pretty rough right now. All they need to be is close, then we'll finish them off with a file. And this is aluminum too, so not too hard to fill a little gap if it exists when we're done.
Well, you know, I'm just going on my own path here, and now I'm ready to take a call, I think. If you're just tuning in, I'm Mark Rebier. This is a stream. Hang his ass up, because we made it, baby!
I'm gonna hang his ass up.
This dude's amazing.
Yeah.
Everybody make their own pizza kit.
Alright, I am ready to weld up the handle on the e-brake. I got the universal shift knobby thing here notched out. I got this cut. I didn't know if they had any clear anodizing on them, so I just hit them with the DA sander. But basically, this just goes in, and it's going to weld like that. All right. We'll see how this stuff welds here. Need a little more amperage. I'm just gonna try to weld this solid enough so it penetrates deep enough so I can finish all these welds out smoothly and try to repolish this guy out. Pretty much complete garbage welds. This is some of the worst aluminum welding I've done in a long time. Good thing it's all gonna get ground down and cleaned up a bit, but This motherfucker right here is round. You round motherfucker. Now we gotta figure this shit out.
You mean? That's crazy.
This is probably not gonna work at all. As soon as we put torque on it, it'll probably break, but...
Let's try, right?
Well, if this doesn't work, it's way more drastic measures.
Yeah. It's not always the first bolt that works either. You know?
Yeah.
Because you can even maybe weld more onto the thing to work it out too. You
Well,
know?
one of the advantages of this is, at the same time, it's heating the fuck out of
Yeah.
it.
Hopefully loosening it.
Will you turn the little twisty knob and turn this up to like 140? You gotta do it gently, the upper right. If you do it too fast, then the thing jumps all over the place. It's so ghetto. But if you do it slowly, it'll go up.
140.
Yeah. Need more power. Alright, that's good. 140. Thank you, sir.
I'm gonna stare at it while you do it. I heard that's good to do.
Something wrong is popping. I said, what? She said, yeah. I said, no.
Sender?
Yeah, it ain't gonna work, but it's just gonna snap it right off. These welds are so garbage because it's welding to some cheap Chinese chrome.
Yeah.
Well, it's strong enough to hold this.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
Are any of those bigger batteries
No.
done over there? No, they're still charging.
Yeah, because I think yours could break some.
Let me see what it. Jesus!
Stand on the fucker.
It's breaking.
Lay weld on top of weld.
Alright. It's as good as it's gonna get this time. Like you said, usually when you do this stuff, we wind up.
This is a 21 as well. If you just want to use the long one right away, but short's probably better.
I'm gonna go for, yeah, like you said, short. Because they're all 12 point, aren't they? Yeah, the new battery's good.
Is it charged?
Yeah.
Can the red mean charged?
Yeah, when it's just like, stopped blinking.
I wasn't sure. There we are.
Please!
Cross your fingers, guarantee it'll work.
Ah!
60% of the time, it works every time.
Ah!
The gun works better.
Yeah,
dude. Did you hear that everywhere? Oh yeah.
unfreaking believable. I mean, drilling this out, I have to take the hub off anyways, right?
That's a stupid ass question.
The only way is to completely destroy this.
I mean, I would.
Angle grinder.
If I were
and
you,
cut
I
through
would.
it.
I would weld. At least try to make, you know, on the side,
Yeah.
and just try to build it up and build like a cleaner surface.
Well, I might as well do that.
You know, run that in the grinder.
Yeah, I
clean it
basically
up.
have to build this out like
Yeah.
a 1/4 inch, then surface it. The last one that's Oh, there's one little piece of dirty love sticker left.
Bullshit ass, dirty love.
I'm gonna put that in my YouTube video. Alright, well.
Yeah, sorry, bud. I tried.
Let's do this!
And everything's riding on this.
Come on, buddy!
Listen. I'm glad to see.
Yeah!
I said, no, what? Not today.
Woo!
I love you, God.
You too, man.
That's what's up!
Hey, that
Woo!
Thanks for stopping by.
Stay classy. I'm Ron Burgundy.